Hey, what's up, Julian?
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
Good, good. So I have a question today. How do you usually work on your upper chest?
I'm glad you asked, Sean.
What's going on, guys? So today, Sean and I are going to cover my top 3 upper chest exercises. It works for me, and I think it'll work for you too. And the reason why we wanted to cover this is because a lot of times people struggle when it comes to developing this part of your chest the most. And I think this video would help out a lot. The top 3 would be starting with a cable fly, and not just a regular cable fly where you go from back to front or high to low. It's low to high, where the tension is pulling down here, and you'll notice, and I'll show you this later when I do the exercise, but you'll notice it's pulling on the upper part of your chest, and the contraction is also at the top part of the chest. Okay, that's one. And the reason why I start with that is because it's an isolation movement, so you don't really have to go too heavy. So you can consider that kind of like as your warm-up exercises, okay? Number 2, obviously, is your typical incline dumbbell presses, right? Everyone already knows that, so what I'm gonna cover tonight is it'll be more focused on technique, your form, and just a few, tips on how to perform the exercise better. And finally, this one's actually often neglected. I'll be demoing dumbbell pullovers. Number 1, make sure you're standing in the center, and you can check that by looking at how far your feet are from the machine. Number 2 is your stability. So this is going to be pulling me back when I get started. In that case, you want to make sure you take a step forward to prevent you from falling forward, and then 1 foot back to prevent you from falling back. Okay? So now I feel more stable. That's your starting point. Number 2, you want to supinate your palms facing out this way. And number 3, take a deep breath and engage. Breathe in on the way down. Control. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as I do this, obviously I'm focusing on the contraction on my upper chest. I need to have a better mind-muscle connection. So breathe in. Breathe out. Try your best not to do this right here. I see a lot of people do this. This is not right. All you're doing here is engaging your anterior delt. That's for your shoulders. So to get your chest, you need to, it's 2 motions combined. So you're going up and forward at the same time. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and squeeze your upper chest. Breathe in, out. All right. And you want to shoot for about 10 to 15 reps on that. First, make sure that you're stable. Like I said, keep your core tight. 1 foot forward, make sure you move that foot to the ground. And that back leg stay on your toes. So you're more upright. Good. Take a deep breath. Make sure your hands are supinated. And remember, you're going to scoot forward and up. Good. So the focus here is right there to go. I can definitely feel it. Feels good. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Out and down. Up and in. 5. Out and down. Up and in. 6. Breathe in. 7. Good. Pause at the top. So really squeeze that upper chest. Good. 8. And squeeze. Good. 9. Come on. 10. 5 more. 5. Good. Keep your core engaged. 4. Good. 3. Good. 2. And this last one, hold it for about 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So that's how you properly do it. Now that we finished our first exercise, which is a low to high cable fly to focus on your upper chest, now we're gonna really step it up. Now we're switching to our second exercise for your upper chest. And this time it'll be focused more on fast twitch activation rather than slow twitch. And what that means is we're gonna have to lift a lot heavier and lower repetitions, anywhere between 6 to 10 reps. And that'll engage your fast twitch muscle fibers, which is 65 to 70% of your chest muscle. So you really want to focus on that. Another thing that I need you guys to start going to, if you're lifting heavy, this is a good way to protect your shoulders. Place it on your legs, the dumbbells, and spot yourself when you bring it up. That way you're not using your biceps or your shoulders to bring the whole 100 or 50-pound dumbbells up, okay? Watch, ready? So take a deep breath, one leg at a time, Sean, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, take a deep breath, and push. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna continue on, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and you want to just go about a little bit past 90 degrees, ready? Right here. And up. Stabilize with both your core and your legs. I'm gonna do 2. And up. When you're done, drop it here, place them back to your legs, and then throw them on the ground. With oxygen. Make sure that you spot yourself using your legs. Okay? Push it up. Try not to lock your elbows. Stop it. Good. Breathe in. And go. 1. Chest activation. 2. Good. Breathe in. And right back down. Good. Here. Tap my hands. 4. Good. Tap my hands. 5. Good. Breathe in. Tap. 6. Good. 7, good. Actually, 3 more. 8, slow it down. Slow it down. Go. 9, 1 more. Breathe in, and 10. Jump. Drop it down, back to the legs. Third and final upper chest exercise. Dumbbell pullovers. Like I said, you're not going to bring your elbows down this way because that's going to be focusing a lot more for your lats. You want to bring it forward, so squeeze your upper chest, okay? And I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. This is still a compound movement, so you wanna focus on engaging your fast twitch muscle fibers with it. Same 3 things that you need to keep in mind. Number 1 is your stability, and that'll give you leverage when you're doing the set. Number 2 is your posture. Even though you're laying on a bench, you can still round your back. So make sure your shoulder blades are pinched back together. And finally, number 3, you want to make sure that you're doing the set with a controlled motion. Okay? All right, couple of deep breaths. Down. Make sure you're on the edge of the bench also, otherwise this dumbbell's going to hit that bench. Okay? Glue your feet to the ground. Nice and controlled. Squeeze. Lay the dumbbell flat on your chest. Okay. Take a couple of deep breaths. Make sure that your head's a little too high. So you want to scoot down a little bit more. Right there. Make sure that you're on the edge of the bench. Otherwise, this is going to hit. Okay? Towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath. Bring it all the way down with a slight bend on your elbows. And push it towards the ceiling. Good. And as you're doing that, focus your mind-muscle connection on that. Right there. Think about your chest, upper chest. So you want to squeeze at the top. Breathe in, towards the ceiling, squeeze. Good. Breathe in, and squeeze. So there will be some lat activation when you do this movement, and that's fine. That's something you cannot avoid. However, to increase the percentage on your upper chest, every time you bring it up, you gotta squeeze it. Good. Breathe in, and up. Good. Give me a couple more. 1, good. Nice and controlled. 2, and drop it right back down to the chest, grab the bar, sit back up.